With Sword and Shield finally taking its lead from the TCG so we can usher in some fresh blood, I want to go back and look at my top 5 picks for cards in the Sword and Shield era. This is not only going to be artwork, but also mixed in some future long-term value. Some are slept on, some the cats are out of the bag, but I might surprise you with some of these picks. Let's freaking get into it. Let's go. My number 5 pick in this week's top 5 is going to be the Pikachu Vmax Secret Rare from Vivid Voltage. So this is one of those cards, guys. Obviously, this is the banger card from this set. We all know that. I picked this card specifically not only because it is the poster child for Pokemon. It's the hallmark Pokemon for the whole TCG, honestly, the cartoon, the whole thing. But this card is important to me for a few reasons. Number one, it's a very, very simplistic yet beautiful artwork. There's something about it that is just gorgeous. It has some level of lore to it when it comes to pulling it. I think it's very elusive. We have pulled it on the channel in a live event, which was so unexpected and completely amazing. But in my own personal pulling life, I've never pulled this card. I don't know about you guys if you feel the same. This is an elusive freaking card, but this is coming in at number 5 for me. It's also very interesting because it's selling raw for $122 and then selling in a PSA 10 for $380. I think the PSA 10 price is it's right there. It's a bargain right now. I could definitely imagine seeing this card in the $600, $700 realm in the coming years. That's just my opinion, of course. But this card is coming in for me at number 5 for Sword and Shield's top 5. All right, guys, number 4 on my list might surprise some of you, but I'm telling you, this thing is a deep, deep sleeper. And that's going to be the Celebi V full art from Fusion Strike. So, guys, this card is, for me, it's top tops. As far as artwork's concerned, it is one of those cards that is a very, very deep sleeper. This is coming in raw, last sold on eBay at $23.59. TCG has it at $24.82, so it's right there. It's a spot-on value in both regards. And then in a PSA 10, guys, it is $138. That is a wild bargain as far as I'm concerned. I could easily see 3x, 4x on this card down the road. Again, my own personal opinion, but this thing, I mean, let's just appreciate the artwork. It is very simplistic. It's just a beautiful card. They even threw in some frosty swirls in there, if you guys have ever noticed that. A lot of you probably own this card, but I see these as like huge swirls. That might be a throwback and a nod to the vintage swirls on older holo cards. I love this card. I'm a Celebi fan. This artwork also brings me back to a Neo Celebi that I actually have in a PSA 10. I might throw it up on the screen right here. It's kind of a nod to that also. I just feel like, I don't know, this card, this is kind of like one of those cards that jumped out at me being a vintage collector. Honestly, guys, the breadth of my collection when it comes to graded slabs is vintage. That's where I put the majority of my money. I chase, and you guys know that, I chase after rare, low pop vintage. I mean, at $23 raw and then $130, I might pick up a few of these myself, honestly, and just take out a flyer on them and give them a spin, you know? I just feel that strongly about it. That is my number 4 pick on this week's top 5. All right, guys, number 3 is going to be one of those. It's a no-brainer. It's a beautiful card. It's, again, just... It is the Galarian Moltres V Alternate Art from Chilling Reign. Obviously, you guys know about this card. You guys know about this artwork. And if you don't, get to know about it. This thing comes out of Chilling Reign. It's the Galarian version of Moltres. And oh my goodness, this picture that I have up on the screen does this card zero justice. All the heat that's about this card has to be experienced in person. The damn thing pops off of the cardboard for me. I love this card in person. It's a freaking banger, 10 out of 10 beauty. It's coming in raw at $84. CGC has it at $90.53. But here's an interesting one. PSA 10 on this thing is $273. That's, again, I feel like to have it in a perfect gem mint PSA 10 it is just a no freaking brainer for me. This card is dope as hell. It's my number 3 pick in this week's top 5. So number 2 might be up for debate with you guys. That's going to be the Rayquaza V Alternate Art from Evolving Skies, number 194. So this card, guys, obviously there are 2 alternate art Rays in this set. The more expensive one, and probably the rarer one to hit, probably lower hit rate, right, is going to be the other alternate art Rayquaza that's coming out of the jungle. I'll throw it up on the screen right here. For me, this is, again, just a personal opinion. Some people might feel differently. I think this artwork does it better between the 2. Call me biased, call me whatever. This thing is just, it's looking back at you. It looks so mean. The scene is so in your face, but so deep at the same time. I love, 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 love this artwork. It is beautiful. I think it does it better than the other artwork. This card is coming in raw at $69. TCG has it a little bit higher at $77. But a PSA 10 for this, guys, is a freaking steal in my opinion at $244. I don't know if these are hitting a rock bottom price. Maybe you could do better, running it solo or in Discord or something like that. But this card is an absolute smoke show at $69 raw, and especially at $244 in a PSA 10. It's just, there's nothing to think about there. The card is, again, all of the above. I love this card. It does it better for me than the other artwork. This is my number 2 pick in the entire set of Sword and Shield. All right, guys, last but not least, if you are enjoying the content, please hit all of the buttons. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. We're freaking popping off right now. We're averaging well over 100 subscribers a day. Get on the wagon. Join the journey. Let's freaking take this baby to 50,000 subs. I need each and every one of you to do your part and hit the button down below. It's free to do. Definitely hit the bells also, guys. I'm going to start changing things up on how I'm announcing live breaks. You need the bells on for notifications if you want to be a part of the weekly live events. I get DM'd up the ace every single week on how to get into these things. You got to hit the bells here on YouTube. It's very important. Yes! My number 1 pick for all of Sword and Shield. You guys already know what I'm gonna say. It's just it's a literal done deal. You already know, and that's going to be the Charizard V Alternate Art from Brilliant Stars. Guys, there's not much I can say. I've talked about this card a million times. This thing is an absolute banger. It is, I've said it in the past, and I'm going to say it again. This is the best artwork that I've seen in contemporary Pokemon, and I've been in it heavily for the last 10 years. This card is an absolute heater. I don't know, I don't even have any other adjectives to describe this thing. The only way they could make this any better is by giving me an alternate look at this scene where we're behind Venusaur and he's fighting Charizard. And then I even had another idea. Pokemon Company, I know you're not, but if you're watching this, this needs to happen. Make the transverse view of this where I'm looking at Charizard coming at Venusaur to attack, and then make a third card where you're seeing Blastoise shoot 2 freaking Hydro Pumps at each of these idiots from a side view where you see them coming together fighting, and you see Blastoise's point of view. If you do something like that, it's just, I mean, talk about like a holy trinity of cards. That would be so insanely sick. As far as value is concerned, guys, this thing is coming in raw at $146. I think this is an exploitative purchase that you can make right this second on this card. I see nothing but dividends and digits at the end of this card in a PSA 10 and or raw when it comes to 5 to 10 years from now. They're selling in a PSA 10 for $404. TCG has this thing raw at $170. I think this is an exploitative purchase across the board, 100% easy. Easy work on this. This is a light snack compared to what I think it's going to be in 5 to 10 years from now. You guys already knew what number 1 was going to be, but this is my number 1. Shut it down. Turn the lights off. It's over. Forget it. It's done. This is my card out of all of Sword and Shield. I don't care what they release in the future. Nothing's going to do it better than this one. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. This was, again, one of those more, word salad, blabby, informative type videos. If you're enjoying the content, you already know what to do. I care about you all. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm out of here. Let's freaking get it. 50K on the way. That's going to be it for me, guys. I'll see you on the next live or the next episode. Peace. So what's up, guys? If you want to see a video that I think that you might like after watching what you just watched, click the button right here. And if you want to be one of those people that want to subscribe to the channel and see how far this rabbit hole goes, the button's right here. Do it!